next week.
Yeah, I can't wait. Yeah.
What up, everybody? Questions?
Yeah. What was the first thing you guys did after Double or Nothing? What do you watch and what do you learn from?
Street Fighter 2 Turbo Edition.
No, we watched the whole show back to see what we didn't do good and what we did do good.
You watched it back like 3 times,
Yeah,
right?
I watched it about 3 times. And then we tried to learn from the mistakes that we made, and we went from there.
What did you implement this time around that you didn't last night?
Jeez. Some of the time cues were different. Some of the in-between transitions, when to go to the on-desk, just boring stuff like that.
Things
where you guys
backstage that no one's entertained by.
when to shoot pre-tapes and how to shoot them. Stuff like that. We're just learning all that basic elementary stuff, you know? Like, I didn't know anything about lighting until, I don't know, a couple months
Just
ago.
time cues after time cues. It's so boring.
yeah.
You guys
Stuff like
don't
that.
care about it.
You guys have talked about, we've talked about singles matches, tag titles in AEW. This was a hell of a 6-man tag night. Is there any talk about working in a trios title?
We don't want to oversaturate the titles.
We already got too many times. Like, if once you have that many, it's like...
We have one.
Yeah, I think that's enough.
We officially have one. We're going to keep it pretty...
That's what I would do, I think, right? Like,
What?
keep it pretty simple.
Oh,
like,
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
I mean, there's great 6-mans,
We don't need titles for
but
it.
right now, maybe it's a little premature,
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
Guys, we've learned a lot in the last 12 years or so about the effects of CTE, brain injuries. There was a pretty brutal unprotected chair shot tonight.
Well,
to Cody.
you think it was unprotected.
Well,
And
at
I'll
least
keep it at that.
fair. But even the visual of it, is there any process that you guys take in determining, okay,
that
what's
was
too far?
That was all Cody's idea. I think... I didn't even know what happened, to be honest. All I know is he did get staples. So
12 staples in his hand.
I'm going to have to look back and I'll have a comment on it later. So I don't even know. But I do know that they gimmicked the chair and it clearly didn't work, right? Because he was bloody. So I don't know,
Can you give us a backstory on the Street Fighter look that you decided to go with? Like when it came about and who's
As soon as we found out we were doing this, we were like thinking, like, what can we do? We have to have some type of video game influence thing. And I think I came up with it, right, in the group chat.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
We're big Street Fighter fans.
Well, Kenny's a massive.
Kenny's the biggest.
Yeah.
I'm more of a, like, I kind of dropped off after 2. So I bought, Nick's pretty a 2 guy too, because I bought him the arcade for his birthday. It's like, we're just big Ryu and Ken and Guile fans, and I was like, we have to do this. You have the blonde hair, so you're Ken, but we just got the costumes from Denise Cutler, Brandon Cutler's wife. What I didn't see him until today.
And
So-
Kenny's seamstress did not deliver his
yeah,
gear in
yeah,
time.
you're supposed to get
It's shipping by Monday, so we said that's a little too late.
She's like, I'll have it to you by Monday. He's like, okay, so I'll never be able to use those ever. Okay.
I like that you guys had time cues and time cues that were enforced in the matches. Whose idea was that?
We discussed that yesterday, actually.
Yep.
That's one thing I think I like that people do overseas, internationally. They do that.
Yep.
I think I don't know why, but it makes it seem more sporty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think that might be something we keep.
So Fyter Fest is such a cool concept. Is the plan to kind of do one and done type concept shows, or to kind of do annual shows like traditional?
This one in particular probably was a one and done,
Yeah,
I'd
yeah.
imagine.
Yeah. I think by a year from now, nobody will remember what Fyter
But we,
Fest was anyway, so it'd be like an old joke.
We're definitely doing double or nothing all the time, annually, once
that's
a year.
the plan for that.
I don't know. I guess we'll see how it goes.
You know, like, we're such a baby company now. Like, I don't even know if I can give you a straight answer. Like, I don't know. We're still trying things out. But the plan. It would be nice to have some annual shows that we can go
for sure.
back to. And I would love to go back to Vegas. And do a Don too. Chicago every weekend of either early September or late August where it falls. That's always a fun one. So.
So do you see Daytona Beach as more of a short-term thing, or is that going to be more of an annual spot?
Not necessarily. I mean, this is great.
We did well, yeah.
Yeah, I really like this building. Nick and I were just reminiscing about how we hadn't been here since 10-10-10, Bound for Glory's TNA show. We wrestled the Motor City Machine Guns in the opening match.
And every famous wrestler ever was on that card.
If you go back and look at that card.
Kurt Angle, Jeff Hardy, and they drew 3,500. We outdrew that.
Yeah.
So
it's wild.
It's definitely possible that we could come back.
Yeah, and I like this place. It's cool. Like, it doesn't seem like it's so overrun and overpopulated. Like, I was like, man, it's a beach town in the middle of summer. It's gonna be packed, right? It hasn't been that bad. Like, we went to the beach yesterday. The water was warm, and this place is pretty kick-ass. So maybe we'll come back.
I spoke with a lot of gamers who have seen you guys for the first time tonight. What is it with the whole gaming world that mixes with wrestling so well?
That's a good question. It feels like it's the same fans.
Sure.
I don't know why that is. Maybe it's because we are kind of like superheroes, but in real life. So I don't know. If
It's
you
the
can mix
same
that in.
age demographic
Yeah,
too, right? Most of us like the same thing. Most of us are like '90s kids at this point now, and we all grew up liking the same things. And I don't know. Like it's a great question. It just seems like gaming and professional wrestling go hand in hand.
And you know, for example, the Hadouken tonight, that was one of the biggest reactions of our match, so people knew it.
Yeah.
Everyone knew it, so.
Yeah. That was fun.
Yeah.
The buy-in had a lot more comedic elements, I feel like, than the main show. Was that done intentionally?
Well,
Yeah,
look
I
at the
think
show.
so.
It was a parody of a documentary.
I
so
think that this
it
whole
shouldn't have been serious.
right, like this whole thing was like a blow off to the being the elite story, and I felt like we have to do that justice. Like anything we start, we like to finish. So
in 2 weeks, we have a very serious show.
Yes.
That's probably not going to have anything.
But I think that was intentional. I think it was intentional
Yeah.
to do the pre-show and have a little bit more comedic stuff, and then when we start the show, we had that great cold open. It was welcome to Fyter Fest, and it was serious business from that point on.
Yeah.
Do you guys think that are you helping the Mexican guys like Penta, Phoenix, Laroque being more exposed in the United States?
Those guys are superstars. Superstars. So I don't know if we're helping them because they're already superstars. So I don't know.
I think we've given them a bigger platform. I think a lot of people like they were known amongst the underground fans, and now it's like ever since we put them on our All In show, and then Double or Nothing, and then now it's like a lot of people are opening their eyes to these guys, and I think we're helping them definitely. But like Nick said, they were already superstars.
Hey guys, last question.
Normally on big shows like this, there are cool down spots. There's chances for fans to take breaks. They stayed hot the entire night.
Yeah.
How does that affect how you guys plan out a show from A to B, and what's your reaction to that?
Question.
We want to hit home runs every inning.
Yeah.
We don't want breaks. We want the fans to have fun the whole time.
That
we
was-
want this to feel like a party.
Yes.
And if
I
it
was gonna say
doesn't
the same
feel like
thing.
a party, then we're screwed. You know
Like
what I mean?
our entire style and what made us as big as what we, on the independents or whatever we've done is always like we've always put our foot on the gas and we never let go. So I always
Look at our match tonight.
Jeez, don't even get me started about that.
Good Lord, oh my God.
But yeah, like Nick said, we want to have a party atmosphere, and I felt like everybody was partying tonight. So
Guys, thank you very much.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, everybody.